So, good evening, everybody. Looking to start this introduction speech here. To begin, I'll start out with my name. I'm Brandon Homan. My hometown is a little part of Greenford, down by Salem, Ohio. Farm country. Relaxed, easy living type area. My major is mechanical engineering, and I'm hoping to finally complete it this semester. This is one of the last classes I have to graduate. As far as goals and accomplishments I'm looking to, do after I get my degree is, honestly, it's kind of undecided because I already have, like, an engineering job. I worked up at Lordstown at GM for a little bit before they kind of killed off everybody, and that was a good experience. And then I was luckily able to get another job over right down the street from YSU. The company's called Gasser Chair. They make very fancy chairs, so it's a little different switching from cars to chairs, but it's still pretty interesting, and hey, pays the bills. So with that type of already like in the I'm kind of knee deep so far as far as engineering work and whatnot. I'm just trying to finish up the degree so that it's official and whatnot. So what do I hope to accomplish in this class? Honestly, probably to smoothen out the speeches that I do. A lot of times I like to think about words to say so stuff doesn't come out half-cocked. A lot of times I see people do that, and it may not end up very well because, ultimately in the professional world, communication is key, and, you'll have to make sure that you don't offend anybody, and you want to be clear with what you're saying. How did I spend my break? I spent my break sleeping because, that's just what you do when you, work full-time and go to school, too, man. It's just, it's draining, So it's like you try to catch up on that after, school's out and you can actually have your nights to yourself. A few other things about me is, hobbies-wise or, whatever. I like to work on cars. I do a lot of, fixing up different project cars. I like to do that. I like to work on that a lot. I trade money in the stock market. That's fun. It's very risky and sometimes kind of stressful, but it's a fun little game to play. I like to discuss things. I like to, have good conversations about things, and ultimately, I actually kind of like to learn some things, anything random that may be interesting to me. One of the very few things that I find kind of appealing is friends who may be able to show me different experiences with things, as far as learning, because, in my life, I wasn't always a car freak. I, played video games and, watched TV like a normal kid, I guess. Sports, too. I didn't always know about the stock market. I didn't know about casinos. I didn't know about, some of the different things that I get into, Even, guns. Never really knew about that until I met a friend. There's a lot of things, so that's one of the things that I kind of appreciate. So I guess, I'm dragging the speech out, but whatever. It's pretty much it about me. We're going to have a pretty decent semester in this class, so yeah, thanks.